Welcome to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and numismatic mysteries that boggle the mind and spark the imagination. And today we've got something truly extraordinary lined up for you, because we're about to explore the incredible and mind-blowing story of the 2000 Lincoln 1-cent coin. A coin that at first glance looks just like any other ordinary penny you might find in your change jar, in your pocket, or sliding around unnoticed in the cushions of your old couch. But upon closer inspection, it turns out that this particular coin has become the focus of a whirlwind of excitement, intense scrutiny, and staggering valuations in the collector's world due to a series of wild errors and unintentional design quirks that have turned it into one of the most elusive and sought-after modern coins in U.S. history. With a price tag in some cases that has reached upwards of $15 million, yes, you heard that right, a single penny, which in theory should be worth exactly 1 cent, has now crossed into the realm of elite numismatic folklore, fetching a value more often associated with masterpieces of art, ancient relics, and precious gems. And the reasons for this dramatic elevation in value are many, layered, and utterly fascinating, starting with the fact that the 2000 penny in question is not just rare, but flawed in ways that defy expectations, with minting mistakes that are so bizarre, so unlikely, and so difficult to reproduce that they elevate this coin far beyond the mundane, beginning with the first and most glaring issue, which is the use of a reverse that was never meant to be paired with a Denver Mint obverse during this year. Because what happened was that a reverse die, intended for use with a Sacagawea dollar coin, somehow got mated with the obverse die of a Lincoln cent during the minting process at the Denver Mint, creating what numismatists now refer to as a mule, a type of coin that results from two dies being incorrectly matched from different coin series. And this particular mule pairing is unprecedented in modern American coinage, making it an error of such magnitude that its rarity cannot be overstated, especially considering the United States Mint's rigorous quality control systems that are specifically designed to prevent such mismatches from ever leaving the facility. Yet somehow, in this mysterious and poorly understood instance, a small number of these mule coins did slip through the cracks and found their way into circulation, possibly mixed into bulk coin bags or through other unknown channels. And it is the breathtaking improbability of such an event that makes collectors go wild for it. But the story doesn't stop there, because the coin itself is riddled with other unusual anomalies that add to its uniqueness, such as striking irregularities caused by die misalignments, doubling in some of the lettering that suggests improper hubbing techniques, and even slight planchet defects that reveal how the coin was struck on a blank not meant for a penny at all, possibly a dollar planchet that somehow ended up in the cent production line, which is not supposed to happen under normal circumstances, especially given that each coin denomination uses a different size and composition of planchet, which again points to a major procedural error at the mint. And if that weren't enough, the color and sheen of the coin have a subtle difference due to the metallurgical composition of the blank, which has added yet another layer of distinction and desirability to this already fantastical coin. And as experts and collectors have examined the few known examples under high-powered microscopes and detailed imaging technology, they've continued to uncover more and more inconsistencies that point to the uniqueness of each individual example, making no two exactly alike. And that individuality only intensifies their value further, because it gives each coin its own story and its own profile, almost like a fingerprint. And in the fiercely competitive world of coin collecting, uniqueness and provenance are king, so the provenance of these coins has been the subject of much debate and investigation, with some speculating that the error may have occurred during a very short test run, or even due to sabotage or mischief by mint workers who had access to the dies. Although no concrete proof has surfaced to support such theories, and the U.S. Mint has remained largely silent or vague on the matter, either confirming nor denying the exact sequence of events that led to the creation of these coins, which only fuels the mystery and the market frenzy around them. And when one of these rare 2000 mule cents came up for auction, the numismatic world held its breath as it shattered records and expectations, hammering for over $15 million. A price that sent shockwaves across collector circles, making headlines not just in niche publications, but in mainstream media around the world, and instantly elevating the coin to legend status. And this surge in value has prompted many people to start checking their change, their old coin collections, and even metal detector finds with renewed interest and a sense of possibility that perhaps, just maybe, they too could hold a fortune in their hands without even knowing it. But it's important to understand that finding one of these coins is like winning the lottery twice in a row while being struck by lightning on a blue moon, because the chances are astronomically small, yet the fact that one or more examples are known to exist makes the dream real enough to inspire a new generation of collectors and hobbyists. And this fascination has led to a deeper interest in era coins as a whole, prompting educational campaigns, deep dives into minting processes, and even controversies as counterfeiters have tried to create convincing fakes of the 2000D mule cent using sophisticated techniques, which in turn has forced authentication services like PCGS and NGC to tighten their examination protocols and use advanced non-destructive testing methods such as X-ray fluorescence and high-resolution dye-state analysis to distinguish the real from the fake. And in doing so, they've also helped to expand the understanding of how such an error might have occurred in the first place, with some researchers suggesting that a small batch of Sacagawea reverse dyes was mistakenly sent to the Denver Mint along with Lincoln cent obverse during a period of intense production demand in early 2000, possibly related to the launch of the new dollar coins which were being ramped up for wide distribution, and amid this chaotic backdrop, a mix-up might have slipped through, leading to the fateful creation of these mule coins. And as incredible as it sounds, history is littered with examples of major institutions making small but costly mistakes under pressure, and in this case, that tiny lapse resulted in the creation of what is arguably the most valuable and most mysterious penny ever minted in the United States. And if you're wondering how many of these coins are out there, well, that's the million-dollar question, quite literally, because the total mintage is unknown, with some experts believing that only a handful exist, maybe 2 or 3, while others speculate that more could be hiding undetected in private collections, old bank rolls, or estate sales, and this uncertainty adds fuel to the fire of speculation, making even low-grade examples incredibly valuable due to the sheer impossibility of the error repeating itself in modern times. And the more we learn about this coin, the more questions arise, which only deepens its allure. And that's why the 2000D Lincoln Mule Cent has become more than just a coin, it's become a symbol of the unpredictable magic of numismatics. A reminder that mistakes, when rare enough and strange enough, can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. And as we continue to explore its origins, its features, its context, and its implications, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just a penny, it's a portal into a world where history, chance, craftsmanship, and curiosity intersect in the most astonishing of ways. And whether you're a seasoned collector, a history buff, or just someone who loves a good mystery, the story of the 2000D 1-cent coin is a testament to how even the smallest object can carry with it the weight of an epic narrative, and that's why we'll continue to keep our eyes peeled, our magnifying glasses handy, and our hopes high, because in the realm of coins, anything is possible, and the next legendary era might be just a pocket full of change away.